First of all, thank you, Ma. Hey, Pulse, warm greetings and heartiest thanks from the behalf of Shundipi Astrology YouTube channel dedicated to bringing to you all the odds related to Vedic Hindu astrology that has remained unheard so long, only for the purpose of enriching your insights to provide you with a better living. So, from this guide, from the ultimate code of Nemesis, today's topic of astrologization will be the fifth house and the fifth lord in different zodiacs in various natal charts. So, guys, fifth house is the storehouse, is the house of the ever desired recognition of the reward to your product in the form of the skills. I mean to say that the reward to whatever good you have done through cycle of births till this present births will get reflected or materialized in this existing birth or not entirely depend on the fifth house or the position of the fifth lord. Now, ninth house is the house depicting the reward to our product. We all know this, and the reward turns into skills in the fifth house because fifth house is ninth from the ninth. Again, as we all know that eighth house is the house of the court of the Nemesis, and from the eighth house, fifth house is 10th. 10th house is also is the house of recognition. So whether your skills, whether the gift of skills, whether the reward to your product in the shape of skills will get recognized in this existing birth or not, lies entirely hidden under the control of the Nemesis in the dungeon of the eighth house. And as again fifth house is seventh from the 11th house, and seventh house is the house of the world of Maya that you see in front of us. Seventh house is a relative house. It is the house of is the house depicting how we see, how we react in this world of Maya. Our capability of behaving or reacting in the most appropriate way with the things that we encounter while existing or living in this world of Maya. Here I like to make inclusion of the reference to Newton's third law. What does Newton's third law depict? Newton's third law depicts that every action has a direct and opposite reaction. So to be able, so your capability of being able to express your skills for gaining recognition in this world of Maya entirely depends on how you behave or react in this world of Maya. To get recognition, to get your skills recognized in this world of Maya, you will have to behave in the most appropriate way, because by doing this only you will be able to receive in the most appropriate way. And if your fifth lord is weak or posited weakly, or if your fifth house is afflicted or being aspected by malefic planets, it refers to your negative product related to fifth house or to the gift of your skills. So here this guide from the code of Nemesis would like to suggest you that your behavioral attitude, reactions and expression of love towards your spouse, to all kinds of spouse, by the term spouse, I am referring to every single thing or human being or every single living or non-living creature that you are encountering in this world of Maya. So I'll differentiate the spouse with two criteria. One is marital spouse and the other is other spouse. So how you behave, how so your behavioral attitude, your behavioral reactions, your expression of love towards your marital spouse or all kinds of spouse existent in this world of Maya may rectify to your deeds of injustice towards your gift of skills that you had earned on the basis of your product till this present birth, ultimately resulting in enabling you to identify what you are, to identify your skills, thus setting up the path for expression of the same, gaining you recognition, name, fame, and everything. So in my earlier videos, I have discussed the position of the fifth lord in first house, second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, and sixth house. Today, my topic of astrologization will be the position of the fifth lord in starting from the seventh house. Okay, now let's suppose that the fifth lord is positing in the seventh house in a particular natal chart. So what will be in such case? Seventh house is the house of our spouse, so quite evidently the recognition of the reward to the product in the form of skills will entirely depend on the native's behavioral attitudes or expression of love towards his or her spouse, especially marital spouse. And relation management will be the skills for such natives. Now let's move forward and take one more astrological example. Suppose that the fifth lord is positing at the eighth house. Fifth lord is positing at the eighth house in a particular natal chart. So recognition of the skills for such natives will entirely depend on his or her behavioral attitude expressing love and gratitude towards Ma, the Almighty. It is not your physical mother, it is the Almighty Ma. And Nemesis will of course smile upon you. And your skills will be your capability of doing research or study in the field of the occult and history. And things or your quality skills there will be nothing genetic about you. Rather, things will be automatic and direct for you from the Almighty Ma. And all you have to do is to be loyal to the Almighty Ma. Now, how you can be loyal to Almighty Ma? The only way to be loyal to Ma, the Almighty, is by being loyal to everyone you are encountering in this world of Maya. Serving every woman, especially those who are about to become mothers. Now, again, suppose, have you got my point? Be loyal to the Ma, Almighty, your Creator, by being loyal, by serving to all the women, especially those who are about to become mothers. You must live by doing this and see magical things happening in your life automatically, directly. Now suppose that the fifth lord is positing at the eighth house. Sorry, eighth house has already been done. So suppose fifth lord is positing at the ninth house. Ninth house is the house depicting the reward to your product. So it's a very good position of the fifth lord, and you are born to see your skills getting recognized through your expression. And I think that you need no suggestion from this guide from the ultimate core of Nemesis. But here I'll still like to say one thing, at least one thing, only one thing, that be loyal and always try to be on the path of righteousness, because it will keep your product on the height as you have come in this existing birth for your next births. it will keep your product on the same height. So always be on the path of righteousness, honesty, and your behavioral attitude should have to be appreciable and mingled with love and honesty to others. Now suppose that the fifth lord is positing at the 10th house. 10th house is the house of recognition. So again, you are born to see your skills getting recognized in this world of Maya. But here you'll have to understand one thing, that 10th house is 12th from the 11th. 11th house is the house of material gains, and 6th from the 5th. Sixth house shows challenges, shows obstructions in the road, but at the same time makes you still strong in your mentality. You are born with never giving up attitude to fight through anything to winning. So after much struggle, after strenuous years of efforts, you will be able to get the recognition or that you have been enduring in the deepest core of your heart from a very tender age. It will of course happen after years of much struggle. Maybe after marriage. And your behavioral attitude, not your fighting spirit, your behavioral attitude, expressing love, tenderness, showing care, avoiding any kind of conflict of opinion with your spouse will smoothen the road to taking you to the height of the recognition that you are wanting to reach at. Nemesis is asking you to do this. And this world of Maya is presenting your spouse in such a way that quite unknowingly she or he will commit such kind of mistakes which will work as catalyst to make you angry, to make you so much frustrated that you will show your anger at your spouse. But stop, refrain yourself from doing such things, because by doing this you will aggravate the challenges in your road, and by avoiding this you will smoothen the road. Nemesis is asking you to do this. Now the choice is yours. This guide from the code of Nemesis can only guide you, only tell you the truth, because there I'm really incapable of giving any kind of gemstones, because these things never work. Only karmic patterns work. Again, suppose that your fifth lord is positing at the 11th house. It is also a real good combination as far as my knowledge about the articles in the constitution that is followed in the code of Nemesis are concerned. Your skills will get recognized quite effortlessly. At times so effortlessly that you may lack the intensity, or the impetuosity to working, because your skills are getting recognized quite effortlessly through your behavioral attitude, through your appreciable, loving, caring, tender behavioral attitude to everyone, especially to your spouse. Here, I would like to advise you one thing, that never ever cheat on others out of greed, because that will do harm to your product for your next birth, and you may have to suffer a lot for that. Now, let's suppose that your fifth lord is positing at the 12th house. Such planetary position clearly interprets your excellence in the road to spiritual awakening, in the road to becoming a spiritual healer, in the road to be a import or export merchant. So always stay on the path of righteousness, and your behavioral attitude should have to be mixed with love, care, and tenderness. And by doing this, you, especially to your spouse, and by doing this, you will of course reach the endured height of your heart. While the avoidance of such things may send you for imprisonment, for lifetime imprisonment. So such is the importance of the fifth lord across natal charts. Such is the significance of the fifth house. Here, before concluding this video, I'll just like to make you remember one more thing that has already been discussed in my earlier videos, that at the time of your arrival on this world of Maya, or at the time of your birth, you have received all the skills according to your prarabdha till this present birth. But the recognition, but the capability of expression for gaining recognition of such skills are kept in hold under the control of the nemesis in the ultimate court, with the verdict that you will have to prove whether you are worthy of it or not through your deeds. So never get lazy or stop working, getting engrossed in your dreams that you can do this, you can do that, you have this quality, you have that quality. Stop doing this, and from this very moment onwards, get on working. And here I have informed you about the position of the fifth lord across various houses in short, very precise way, so that you may be able to know the gist. For deeper insights, you may also go to my channel and watch those videos dedicated to the position of the fifth lord in various zodiac signs or various houses, in particular natal charts. So again, if this video has been of any kind of help to you, so do hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and if you really want advice from this guide from the ultimate code of nemesis, do consider visiting my website and book an appointment. Here I'll like to advise you to be patient, because huge rush is also testing your patience to whether you really want to know the ultimate road to knowing what you are or what you should do to gain name, fame and recognition, everything in the midst of abundance, even the moksha, the ultimate freedom from this world of Maya, everything. So be patient, and it will be my pleasure if you consider booking an appointment with this guide from the ultimate code of nemesis. Again, thank you from the deepest core of my heart for listening to me on my Shandeep Astrology YouTube channel. Let's meet you on my next video. Again, thank you, Ma.